Hey everybody, it's Skylar and I'm back with another video, and this video is pregnancy related. It's sort of an update. So I am 9 weeks today, so I want to go ahead and do sort of an update on symptoms on 8 weeks and then let you know about how the doctor's appointment went today, which is 9 weeks. So I just had that appointment at 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 2 o'clock. So basically, my doctor's appointment, it was kind of weird because, you know, we're all in quarantine and stuff, and they had to check your temperature and like do all this crazy stuff and ask you these millions of questions whenever you walk through the door. And then there was like only 3 people in the waiting room, and the waiting room is huge, so it's like super spread out, and there's not very many people in one place, which was good, but it's just weird, you know. It just makes you feel like anxiety. And so went back, got an ultrasound, saw the doctor, got blood work drawn, urine sample taken. So far with the ultrasound, everything looks perfect. The due date's the same. It's November 30th. Literally, the baby is measuring exactly 9 weeks, which is exactly what it should be measuring. The heart rate was 177. It still goes to my prediction that this baby is a girl, because my daughter's heart rate was, I think it was like 180, 170, 160, somewhere around there the entire pregnancy. My son's was 140 to like 157 or 160, somewhere around there the entire pregnancy. And I know that it's not like for sure, you know, the heart rate is pretty much an old wives' tale, but so far it has been true for both of my kids with both of their genders. So I'm thinking it's going to be a girl. I kind of do want a girl because boys have just been hard. I mean, I had 2 sisters, I had 1 stepsister, and I've never really been around any boys. I had girl cousins. I had 2 boy cousins at one point, but I didn't know them when they were really little, only whenever we were teenagers. Excuse me. And so don't really have much experience with boys. They're a lot more rowdy most of the time in my son's case, and a lot more likely to get in some sort of trouble or hurt in my son's case, because he's accident prone and he just like jumps off of stuff and picks up wasps and like just does weird stuff. He got stung the other day in the finger because he tried to pick up a red wasp while it was still alive, just like sitting there. And so anyway, craziness, but I'm gonna be happy either way. I just think that it's gonna be a girl. So as far as 8 weeks update, I did talk to the doctor about a couple of these symptoms. Like I told you that 7 weeks, I was feeling almost like pressure on my cervix, and I thought that was weird because I had never felt that until I was like 30 weeks pregnant with both of my other kids. And so I asked the doctor about that because, you know, I'd still been experiencing it even through 8 weeks, and even today, or when I sneeze, my cervix hurts. And so he said that like my muscles are relaxing and my uterus is pushing on my cervix, and I'm just feeling that relax. And it's just a weird feeling, and it is pressure on my cervix because my muscles are relaxing. It does have a lot to do with it being my 3rd baby. So that was normal. That made me feel better. Other 8-week symptoms, I've basically just been sick mainly at night, sometimes early in the morning. I need to make sure that I stay hydrated, or I start feeling really like shaky and just vomity and gross. I did get prescribed a pregnancy safe nausea medication for you know, nausea, and one of them is going to make me tired, so I might actually be able to go to sleep at a decent hour because I haven't really been sleeping very much. And then I'm really tired. I go to sleep really late, and then I have to wake up not like super early, but I've just been really tired. Breathlessness, just constantly out of breath. I have had some anxiety. I've been super emotional in this whole 8-week thing. My boobs haven't really been that sore. They haven't really been growing that much this week. Let's see. My stomach is just huge. It's just huge. Don't really know why. The doctor said it's just, you know, bloating, a mixture of bloating, a mixture of the baby weight that I didn't lose before, just a little bit on my stomach that I didn't lose before. I don't know if I really had any other symptoms besides always food aversions. Just like tomato sauce has not been my friend. Anything tomato based has not been my friend this pregnancy. Been wanting a lot of salty stuff, a lot of chips, sometimes avocados, sometimes they make me want to throw up. I pretty much can only eat what I'm craving, or I just feel sick. And if it doesn't sound good and it doesn't smell good, I cannot eat it. I cannot eat dinner half the time, or if I do, it's only 2 or 3 bites and then I have to be done. I can't overeat. Like, I can't really get full or I'll feel sick. I can't not eat or I'll get sick, so I have to eat like 2 bites at a time of everything. When I say get sick, I don't mean throw up, because I haven't vomited yet, and I never did throughout any of my pregnancies. I just felt so sick, but never threw up. So I just felt sick all the time. But that's pretty much all the symptoms that I had at 8 weeks. Of course, today is 9 weeks, so we're going into a new week. I cannot even believe that next week will be 10 weeks. That's just so weird. We're in the double digits starting next week. It's weird because the first 4 weeks of your pregnancy, you don't even know you're pregnant, so that's super weird.